Hi, I'm going to briefly explain the issues with free range. Free range is trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing. The real simple solution, simply leave animals alone. That's what veganism is about. It's not even helping animals, simply leaving them alone and not paying hitmen to do something that we could not do ourselves. Yes, stop hiring hitmen. Now, for free range itself, I applaud any step that reduces suffering. However, there are 7.7 billion humans in the world. In America, 360 million. And most eat 37 land animals per year, not counting fish. 37. 35 are factory farmed birds. Nearly all come from factory farms, over 99%. It's unsustainable to eat that many animals and be treated humanely, times 360 million people. It's impossible. It's very labor and resource intensive. It's not good for our environment, our healthcare system, and food waste. Most of our crops feed force-bred animals while people go hungry. And it takes about 16 pounds of our crops for just 1 pound of meat in return. Yes, they poop most of it out. So it's so inefficient. Again, trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing, simply leave animals alone, vegan. Now, like I said, I applaud any step that reduces suffering, but you have to also cut back on your animal products, especially birds. 2, know your source personally, see it with your own eyes, don't believe the lies. Many of these free-range, humane, everyone's definition of humane is different, and they will try to stretch the truth because they want more money and they're a business first. See with your own eyes. Don't just say, oh, we have a couple of pictures on our website. Anyone can manipulate that. Show a video of all your facilities, or let me visit your facility. I want to know what I put in my own body. Let me see the conditions of what I'm paying you to do, harming others and potentially myself. See it with your own eyes. Just to show some of the dishonesty, one that claimed to be great. I mean, claiming the greatest, latest and greatest. I messaged them on their Facebook. What do you do with the male chicks? This is for the egg industry. We are free range. We don't keep them in cages. What do you do with the male chicks? They private messaged me rather than reply to my comment on their blog. Unfortunately, the industry standard is grinding up the males because they won't lay eggs and they don't grow big enough, quick enough for cooked flesh. So millions of males are still ground up in mercerators or suffocated in bags or trash, thrown in the trash. Millions of male chicks for the egg industry. They private messaged me. Yes, I applaud them for actually being honest rather than ignoring it, but they didn't post the reply when I commented it on their page. But they replied to my other question on their page about the pictures and stuff. I wanted to visit it, which they did deny too. So, free range, well, potentially better. There's a big range of what they consider. Some of it's still warehouse raised with a small area for them to get out, wired area. Even whole food suppliers have been found to be very bad, claiming humane, free range. Organic does not mean the animals are treated better necessarily. It just means they're not giving hormones or chemicals. So, don't buy the lie. See it with your own eyes. Most birds come from factory farms. Don't believe TV commercials. They lie. Time to defund them. It's unsustainable. Takes tons of resources. The really easy solution is to simply leave animals alone. Vegan is the future. Stop trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing. And at the very least, I challenge you to personally see your own sources, or hunt at least, which is really the only free range, or doing it yourself. Don't pay a hitman to do something you could not do yourself. We don't need cooked flesh, bodily fluids, or female hens periods. birds' periods. Thank you. Look up a factory farm video. Please share if you care.